Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to another Nintendo NX discussion video for you guys. So today we're going to be talking about Miiverse and whether it's going to come back for the Nintendo NX or not. So when Nintendo first announced Miiverse on the Wii U, I was actually really excited. I thought that it was going to be something that really took advantage of the social platform, that you're going to be able to post gameplay videos, you're going to be able to link up your YouTube, it's going to be so fluid and fast and cool. That's what I thought Miiverse would be. And it really did not live up to my expectations at all. And I don't think it even lived up to what Nintendo was trying to do, because there were various features that the late president Satoru Iwata said that Miiverse would have that never ended up getting. For example, like types of games that you could play with your friends to where you make a move and then they make a move, like a strategy RPG-ish type stuff. I know we talked about that, I think in like late 2014 or 2013 at one of the investor briefings, and that never came to be. I think one of the biggest issues with Miiverse, honestly, is the Wii U system. The Wii U system just being the way that it is, the architecture that it is, and how slow it is to boot up that big app. Nintendo just didn't put enough juice in the box in order to supply what Miiverse is and all of the data that's on there. And you know what would have been really awesome if what Nintendo could have done with Miiverse? If the gamepad could have been on Miiverse the whole time while you're playing a game or in the corner, or it could be quickly booted up and shown on the gamepad to where you can instantly reply and do things. I think Miiverse would have been a success if it was like that. I know it takes like more than 9 or 10 seconds usually for Miiverse to boot up, and that's just too much time. There's too much of a disconnect between when you're playing your game and going into that app. So for me, it really discouraged me using Miiverse. Now there's games like New Super Mario Bros. To where you can make postings straight from the game. I think Super Mario 3D World straight from the game, and you can see the postings going across the screen. That was stuff that Nintendo needed to do more, but I just think that it needed to be a little bit more interactive with the gamepad screen while you're actually playing, to the point to where you didn't have to boot up a whole nother screen and take you completely out of the experience of the game. So the question is, will Nintendo bring it back for the Nintendo NX? Because I honestly don't think that Miiverse really is like a money maker for them. It doesn't seem like they were monetizing it at all. It just seems like a lot of data going onto a server and Nintendo having to pay for all of that. Maybe that's why we got so many drastic changes throughout all of the Nintendo Wii U's life, to the point where Nintendo was saying you can only have this many posts and all that. They were trying to regulate how much stuff that has to go on there, how much man hours they have to put on regulating content and all of that, because there were a lot of idiots on Miiverse doing stupid things. So I'm wondering if Nintendo even thinks it's worth it anymore. Now, I've talked about this before, but the PS4 and Xbox One kind of have a built-in like mini Miiverse. Both of them are going to be getting clubs, which is the Xbox One, to where you can join up with other people that like certain type of games, and then PS4 already has communities to where you can join up with like JRPG fans, you can join up with like Dragon Quest fans, all that stuff. They have all that there. You can create your own community, so they already have that built in. Not only that, but it's a lot faster, like to see your club and to see what people are texting between the club as far as group chat goes. And they also have that built-in Miiverse like below the cross-media bar, to where you can actually see what people are liking, see what people say about certain games, and even when you click on a game, you can see the likes and you can see like live streams. They already had a built-in Miiverse pretty much from day one. So I'm wondering if Nintendo is going to kind of take that approach, to where you build that type of experience, that social platform, into the dash of the Nintendo NX, instead of making it a whole separate thing and causing that disconnect. And I think that's the best way to do it. Have that Miiverse built into the actual OS dash. Like when you boot up the system, you can quickly see what your friends are talking about. You can quickly see live streams of people playing games on Twitch. You can see what they're liking and comments that they've made. Don't make it to where you have to boot up a whole nother thing. Otherwise, I think it's going to be another Miiverse on Wii U, which was, in my opinion, very lackluster, slow to boot up, and a big disconnect from the actual game that you're playing, and became something that I never really used at all. I think I've only used Miiverse 2 times since Xenoblade Chronicles X launched, and I think I used it 1 time for all of Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE that I'm playing, because I just don't really feel like booting up the screen, then going into it, then loading, then going through that slow menu navigation. It just takes too long. So Nintendo NX is obviously going to be a beefier system. It's going to be able to run things a little bit quicker, so integrate that experience into the dash, and I think it'll be worth it. But if they don't have plans for that, Miiverse just might be something that they can do on PC and on Wii U, have it on PC, and have like a smartphone app connected to the Nintendo NX, to where you can view all your posts from there. and to where you can send your posts like screenshots and videos to your Miiverse or to your YouTube and keep it that way instead of having it on Nintendo NX. That's just my opinion on the whole matter. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything on the Nintendo NX. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.